So the biggest transfer deadline day deal has to be Anthony Martial of France. The 19-year-old has left AS Monaco to join Man United for a huge £36 million only a few hours ago. This is one of the most shocking transfers we've seen in recent years. Do you like this transfer or think he's overpriced? He has been compared to Thierry Henry of all people, but for me should have been max about £20 million. Yet again, Monaco show how incredible they are at buying cheap and selling big. Surprisingly, Everton made one of the biggest moves today by signing the Argentina centre-back Funes Mori for £9.5 million from River Plate. Everton needed a new defender and they got their man with this solid signing. I felt like Everton had been pretty quiet all summer long, so their fans must have been relieved to finally sign this guy. Moving on to what I think could be the transfer of the day, it's Nathan Dyer. He has gone on loan to Leicester City from Swansea and could prove to be an outstanding acquisition. When he was starting games for Swansea in the Premier League, he was on fire. He is a proven Premier League player though and has electrifying pace. I've been hugely impressed with not only how they've started this season, Leicester, but the signings they've brought in too. Now onto a FIFA legend, and it's Antonio. The English winger has joined West Ham for around £6.65 million from Notts Forest and has finally got a deserved Premier League transfer. I still sometimes watch the Championship highlights on the weekend, and every time that Antonio plays, he shows up. He can score goals, has good strength, and has a lot of flair about his game. I like this transfer a lot. Victor Ibarbo is officially in the Premier League. That's right, the most OP player in the history of FIFA, may even be more OP than ever before come FIFA 16. He has joined Watford on a season-long loan from Roma and could start for his new team next weekend. Do you love Ibarbo or hate Ibarbo on FIFA? He could be on Ultimate Team sooner than you think. Maybe Watford's owner plays FIFA. A 5-star skiller has been given a new club in the form of Leeds United. Butaka has left his former club in Holland to play in the Championship with Leeds, and fans on Twitter have been going crazy over the move. As long as he's better than Adrian was from Brazil last year, Leeds fans will be happy. This transfer was undisclosed, but many think he was a few million. Now to Chelsea, and a nice bit of business here as they got how do you say his name? Djolabodji, there you go. They wanted John Stones but didn't get him. They wanted Garay, didn't sign him. They then turned their attention though to the French Ligue 1 player and got this very strong and versatile centre-back. For just £4 million though, it's a risk worth taking and will be interesting to see if he plays at all next year. For £11.5 million, Southampton signed Van Dijk from Celtic. What is it with these names and being so hard to pronounce? Anyway, this move's been going on for a while this year and finally came to its conclusion today with the Dutch defender signing on deadline day. I think this one could be a great buy for the Saints going forward. I have a feeling he could be brilliant. Now onto the final confirmed transfer today, guys, and it has to be the American right back Yedlin. DeAndre has gone out on loan to Sunderland though today to get more game time and does still have a bright future at Spurs after this loan spell. Many think he could start a lot of games for the North East club and he still is held in high regard by his USA coaches. I like this loan move for Yedlin and would be cool to see him play a lot more. So from the confirmed transfers there, guys, we're going to move on to the most interesting and exciting transfer sagas of the day. The first one has to be Arsenal Football Club. Seriously, I would be seething if I was an Arsenal fan right now. I would be tweeting like shit. Why the hell haven't Arsenal gone and signed a striker? If they want a challenge for a striker, for the Premier League, they need another quality striker. Giroud cannot win it by himself. He needs someone like maybe Higuain, Cavani, someone like Benzema would seal the deal. I don't get why Arsenal haven't gone and signed some more players. They've signed 2 players this whole transfer window, a goalkeeper and a player who won't play. I cannot believe Arsene Wenger. I mean, guys, let me know in the comments below. I've really felt quite passionate about this because I saw a lot of tweets and it kind of got me thinking, you know what, I need to show what I feel, because I mean, I'm a big Liverpool fan, but I'm sticking up for you Arsenal fans right now with this. I really feel quite sorry for you with the lack of signings. But moving on, we go to West Brom with one of the most controversial ends to a transfer saga in recent memory, all thanks to one big tweet. Basically today, Tottenham bid again for Berahino, I think 2 more times or 3 today. I think they've bid 5 times overall now for Berahino. They did not get their man. They wanted to buy him for £23 million. That was rejected as well by West Brom, which then led to this tweet by Berahino himself saying, "Sad how I can't say exactly how the club has treated me, but I can officially say I will never play," which means, of course, he will never play for West Brom. ever again. So, what are your thoughts on that, guys? Do you think that's really quite childish of Berahino? Do you think he should have got the move he wanted to? I am really kind of unsure on this. I don't think it's very professional to do that. He's only harmed his value more than he's helped it. But I think it's just crazy how the world of Twitter works now. That tweet got like 5,000 retweets within a minute. It was insane. Me and Jape streaming at the time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, on this transfer saga. Should Berahino have been allowed to leave Tottenham?